can go to Pages, and it will automatically open up the design. You'll notice page 1 I have not assigned to anyone yet, including the pretend account I have open, which is Practice Student. So Practice Student does not have access to this page. You are not authorized to edit this page. Please check with your yearbook advisor for access. So if I wanted to do something, it would not allow me to do it. There would be nothing I could do. It would do nothing. Okay? You can view it, but that will be all you can do. So, if we go to Pages, and you'll see there are lots of pages that can be played around with. But I've actually assigned these pages some pages to people. So let's start with some blank pages. Now, first, we did have this drop menu that allows you to look at any pages you would like to look at. They're all there for you to click on. Beside the Pages button, there are templates. You can click on All Templates or Stock Templates, which are the ones created by the company. And you can take these templates and you can just move them over to your page. And say that's what I want. Or you can look at the custom templates, which are templates that we make in the yearbook staff. The yearbook staff makes these templates and saves them as a template. Typically, the Lincoln High School yearbook creates our own templates and creates our own designs. But you can go to the stock template to look for ideas of what might be an interesting yearbook design. Yeah. So let's change it over. Alright. So this is a template. It lets you know that you put your headline or header here. You can drag pictures over and they will be placed on the template. Now, what can also be easy, if you click and drag, you can highlight everything, and I'm just going to delete it all. You can also, if you only want to highlight a few things and move it around, you click, hold down the Shift key, and click a couple other items. Notice I only clicked on these 3 photos, so those are the only things that move. And now I'm going to delete those, and I'm going to highlight everything and delete those. Okay? Now, beside the template button, there is a link. You click a link, and it means that it's linking the whole 2 pages together. It means it's supposed to be a 2-page spread, and there's something going to be printed in the middle. If you unlink it, then it shows that the 2 pages are separate. This is the Save button. You want to click it to make sure that you save what you change on the page. You have the Print button, which will allow you to print either the specific page or the page ranges. You can also print your sticky notes. Now, this is the Paste button where you copy. Here's copy, and you can paste. You can cut, and you can delete. This button allows you to crop pictures, and we'll discuss that shortly. The X and Y allow you to make sure that 2 items are completely aligned on the X and Y axis. This allows you to go to different pages if you want to quickly go to the next page. The width and height, you click on an object, it will tell you what width it is across and what the height is. You can also change the angle of an item. Once you've clicked on that item, you can increase the angle or decrease the angle. Or not. You can also swivel with the top round circle. This is the undo button. This is the redo button. We also have, I'm going to add a shape here. Maybe. And let's add another shape. Or not. Okay. Alright. Well, let's change the color. You can tell what it is. Okay. What you have is you have several items that you want to layer. The top item is not what you want on top. So what you can do is you can tell it to send back. So now it is only gone behind the box. If you really want it behind the picture, you send back again. Now, let's say you decide the box actually should be what is all the way in the back behind everything. You actually have a button that will send it all the way to the back. So everything else will be on top. You also can bring items forward, either one thing at a time, or you can bring it all the way forward. Now, let's say you want the picture on top, you bring it all the way forward. Very easy. This is the rulers, so if you would like the rulers that are along the top and side, you leave it alone. If you do not want them on, then you click the button, and it will go back and forth. This is the grid. If you have the grid, it shows extra lines to help you align items completely. Now, often, if you are aligning items, you're going to want to do what is zoom. Down here at the bottom is where you zoom in. If you click on an object, it usually will zoom towards that object. Let's zoom 300 times. When you zoom completely in, you'll see these dark black lines are separating 6 picos. They go down 6 picos, and they go across 6 picos. The small box is the pico. Okay? Typically, when we have items separated, we're going to undo this. We want to separate them by either half a pico or a whole pico. Okay? So here, we have it so it snaps to the pico. Now let's see if we can get that off. Oh, no. It does not. So, we can then tell it, okay, we want a pico of space between the items. So we want everything to be even. You can also, once you've highlighted an item, use the arrow keys to move items around. Now, when we put this onto the pico, you'll see that this is barely not fitting. So if you want to change the size, you can. You can do the same to this as well. This allows an even space, and often that makes a better design. So for graphic sake, layering can be helpful. Let's take off the grid, and let's see where we go. Let's do half a pico. There, half a pico. Now, let's zoom back out so we can see the whole page. Now, let's remove the grid and look at sticky notes. If you click on sticky note, it will create a note in the corner. It will tell who has created it and when that sticky note is created. You can type and that's all you gotta do. It's done.